All right, all right, all right. It's been a while, guys. We are back once again. We'll get this thing set up. It's basically ready. Make sure the stream is working, audio is working. This one took forever to fill. First one filled in like a day or two, and then the second one filled like 4 or 5 days. This one took almost a couple of weeks. We have El Gato collects in the stream. What's going on? All right, let me just share this in the Discord and Instagram as well. Always gotta do that. For some reason, it's super slow. We are live. There it is. Alright. Well, I guess while we're doing that, might as well have the team list up on the screen. We got Frank's in the house. It says, what do you do with the cards that people haven't paid yet to ship? Usually we just store them in a secure location, and then whenever people buy shipping, they just ship out. Simple as it. Got Valencito, what's going on? Today's the day I see the Neymar auto. I really hope we get to see one. I'm sharing this on Instagram, of course. There is we are live. Okay. Here we go. You have Wicked Tacos with the Gorlami, Pseudo Al Yo Yo, and we have Jedi Joe. Alright, guys. I'm guessing you had plenty of time to look at the team list on the screen, so let's hide it. And let's actually get started. Been waiting to see what's in this case forever. So, finally, moment of truth. Let's see if this is centered properly. I just gotta double check. Not even close. Angle a little bit different. All right, is that good enough? I suppose. All right, guys. The words of a famous plumber, famous Italian plumber. Here we go. Or let's go. Here we go would be another Italian guy, but he's not a plumber. He's the guy who gets the deals done. Fabrizio Romano. Better. Might be a little better. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are good to go. Funk in 3, 2, 1. Feeling a bit under the weather, but it should be a stellar break. Alright, what am I trying to do here? 3x4, 4x3. Let's do 3x4. Hold on. Why is this angle so different? Slightly better. How many breakers does it take? Let's do this. All right, we are ready to rumble. It's gonna be half of the break. Okay, who's excited? Waiting on this one forever. Let's do centering once again. Looks good to me. All right, the bounties are active. They're only active for 2017, 2018 GOAT Chrome, of course. Break is on the website, breakfastcards.com. We also dropped a half case of Merlin. 23-24 Lamine Yamal rookie year, so grab your spot. It's already over half filled. It's only been live for like 30 minutes, so if that fills tonight, we will break it after this. We have personals after this. So far, I think we only have for Exquisite Penguin. Got a hobby box of finest. So Super Nino needs an Iniesta auto. But all right, guys, it's time to get started. I'm sure you guys love that sound. It's nice every now and then. Thank you all for the fill. Appreciate you guys grabbing some spots, especially today. A lot of spots went. A lot of massive spots went today. I want to say all of them went today. So thank you all for your participation once again, for your support. Keep it coming, guys. I feel like I haven't ripped this in forever. It's only been a couple weeks. First pack is going to be a thick one. Alrighty. Memphis Depay. Giroud. We have a filler, first pack. And our multicolor is going to be first parallel for Poland. Milik, and we have a field here, Podolski. I will sleeve these at the end, so I'm just going to set these to the side for now. Is that soundboard muted? Alright, can't get feedback. Okay, Bernadeschi, Romero, and our patch is going to be, that is not a patch, it is Sky's the Limit. Probably one of my favorite ones. Neuer flying in the air. And we have a silver Suarez behind him. Let me just get all the thick sleeves here. We'll top load these later. Fillers to the side. And silvers there for now. Yeah, silvers are rarer than the multicolors. I'm actually almost ready to have a review uploaded for you guys for this set. Big things have been happening. Been very, very busy. Couldn't have done it without you guys, so stay tuned for a lot of surprises, that's for sure. No spoilers. We have Guardado and Mascherano. Thank us with a 1 of 1. That is what I want to do every single break. I have to have at least 1 of 1. at least one of one. We had a streak going for like, what was it, 9, 10 one of ones in a row? That was pretty crazy. There's Sergio Ramos and Danny Rose. Gylfi Sigurdsson. Our first numbered card is going to be a die cut of blue. And it is going to be Robbie Keane. I believe this might be the first parallel for the Ireland spot on like multiple breaks. So I think this one's going to Eowyn. Pretty cool name. Reminds me of Lord of the Rings. There we go. Robbie Keane tie-dye 15 out of 30. Going to Ireland. Love to see it. First numbered card. This might be our auto. Let's put this down. You have Yanko, RVP. Second die cut. This one's not going to be, well, I thought the last one. Oh, who is this going to be? Angel Di Maria. Thought the previous one was going to be light blue, but it turned out to be tie-dye, and this one is 60 out of 249. I believe this one's going to Messi forever. Messi with the Di Maria pull. Close enough. All right, Higuain. This is probably a patch. Ooh, Arda Turan for Barcelona. 54 out of 75, just going to leave it at that. Barcelona others. I believe that is our first numbered patch, maybe. I'm going to put those over there. Silver Morata. Good, and our first blue is going to be Muller out of 299. Going to Germany others, or no, going to Andrew actually. It's a quad player spot. Right. Somehow we're going to have to figure out how I'm going to do it. I'll just sort it at the end. All right, I think this is actually our auto, which means we got an extra. It might be Lewandowski. No spoilers, but it might be. I saw the team crest. Can't think of anyone else with a Poland auto in the set. That should be an extra mem. Got a lot of fillers from this one. Silver for Bosnia, Kolasinac. I haven't seen that name in a while since they got demoted in the Premier League. Wait, no, that was someone else. Didn't Kolasinac play for Arsenal? He played for Arsenal. I don't know what happened. I'm sure he transferred to a different team that got relegated or went to like a different league or something. There's Neymar, and we have goalkeeper Wayne Hennessy. Our second field actually. It's going to be Juan Fran. All right, what did I miss? Okay, so Joe Hart is going to be our first patch for Inglaterra. And our first autograph is going to be, ooh, that is not Poland. I think I saw the birds and I was like, instantly Poland, but that's not even their logo. Maybe that's on the flag, but we have Karpin, Valeri Karpin. Legend out of 199 for the triple spot. Sweden, Russia, and who else is in that spot? Romania. I've yet to see a single Romania card in this set. We may or may not have pulled one, but there it is. That's the first one. First autograph. All right. Not too shabby. I think we only got 2 numbered cards in that box, right? No, we got 3. Okay. 3 to 4 is like average. I would say 3.5 is your safe bet, but all right, speed things up here. Got the first warm-up box out of the way. Roncito says Vapiansky has autos too for Poland. Good to know. Alright, how did I do this last time? I think I had it like that, so that when I grab the pack... Nope. Arnautovic, another name we haven't seen in a while. Silver and mezzanine. We have orange here. It is going to be Ben Davies and Cristiano Ronaldo mezzanine. 41 out of 75 going to the Wales spot. Could be our auto. I think it might be. It's looking like an auto. And we have an Ozil. Nice little multicolor mezzanine. Filler, and we have Fuchs. We have our first white field incoming. Who's it going to be? Ooh, what are those colors? That is going to be for Schalke. Huntelaar. Another name we haven't seen in a very long time. 85 out of 99. First field white. Lyon, another field. Kanoko says, do you have a list of teams in this set? I guess if you rewind, you'll see the whole thing. You'll be able to see them, all the teams. It's also split by players. There's a Neymar field, Barcelona. So this is actually Barcelona others, I believe. Yeah, because it's just Barcelona, Messi, and no Messi. Nice Neymar multi there. We have Sky's the Limit. It is going to be Arturo Vidal. Can barely read that. So these are thicker, of course. They look like 100 point. Not quite 130. Let me get all these thick sleeves out. Conte. And Pepe. I was wondering who PE was. We have another blue, it looks like. That's Turkey. It is going to be Umut Bulut. What a unique name. 102 out of 249. think we're due. We do one more numbered card. No, I think we got a Ben Davis was from this box. All right. We have Alderweireld and David Alaba. What is this going to be? Another base. Player worn. And the autograph, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, look at that. Jamie Vardy orange. Jamie Vardy is having a party. I should definitely have that sound clip on the soundboard. 7 out of 75. The crowd just chanting the Jamie Vardy's having a party. Extremely, extremely electric. All right, there it is. That one is going to Messi forever. Nice. All right, guys, here's box number 3. After this, we'll be a quarter of the way done with the case. What is this? Oh, we got caught between the packs. Going this direction. Full Belief makes stuff actually good together than those auto boxes of some random players. I'll never understand the whole Belief situation. What is that? Is that Bosnia? Could be. I think that's like Bosnia team colors. There's Messi base and blue Otamendi and Hummels. This one's going to Argentina others out of 299, 123. Dzeko is in this, yes. I don't know if he has any autos. Forgot, to be honest. But he's got base and he's got a patch for sure. Silver, Romero, Pogba. Ooh, this one has to be our auto, right? Feels like it. Harry Kane, parallel. Another silver, Dele Alli. Can't say I've seen many of his cards in this set, but they exist. That has got to be National Pride. Let's take a look. It is Modric. Nice guy behind him. Going to Hrvatska. Nice little National Pride. We should be getting several of these per case. Let's put this, where are we going to put this? Over here for now. And that Pogba tricolor. Joe Hart once again. I guess a good starting point for a cousin would be like Topps Chrome Blasters or like Prism Blasters or something like that. I mean, that's, the ceiling isn't as high as hobby products, of course, but usually I'd recommend like 2023-24 flagship hobby box, but prices of those have gone up for some reason. Well, we know why for 23-24, but 24-25 doesn't make that much sense. So Berkey for Dortmund, others. Basically everyone except for Pulisic, rookie. So Merlin Blasters are really fun. Topps Chrome Blasters, why is that flipped? Do we have a potential black here? I don't know. Nope. Okay, let's do this. Seamus. Moreno. Griezmann. Let's take a look at this one. I think it's a patch. 2 base behind it. Piszczek and Ramos. It's a little spoiler there. Let's move that base out of the way. Let's take a look at this one. A double team. Buffon. And this other guy. Rossi. There's like a little, like some dirt on the back. I think you can easily remove it if you rub for longer than just 2 seconds. Is that the auto? Maybe. It is. Arda Turan. This guy's like in every case. This guy signed so much. 10 out of 30. Tie-dye for Turkey. I think we got him something weird earlier. Maybe he's an insert. Let's see this one. It is going to be a white Anthony Martial. White patch 44 out of 99 for France. The entire France spot. Alrighty. That one over here. Time to heat up is correct. Jamie Vardy is definitely not a case at auto. All right, we're done with the first quarter of the case. Luka Modric is from Croatia. Yes, indeed. Marcus Rashford, a rookie multicolor. I think that one's going to Pseudo Al. Or actually, that one's going to Super Nino. And we have a neon yellow Baca. At a 125, we have a James Bond. There we go. Baca. Carlos Baca. Finally did it. Haven't hit a 007 in a while. Alright. That one down. Fabian Schär. Might be his rookie card, actually. Silver Bobby Wood. Do I recommend Chrome this year? Honestly, I can't give a full opinion until the product comes out. We have a gold die cut here. Gold die cut. Let's see who it's going to be, ladies and gentlemen. Good luck. We had a case that had 4 golds in it at some point. Is that Wales? That is Wales. It is going to be Ashley Williams. The gold for Wales. 8 out of 10. For gold. Actually, was not expecting this dude to pop up. Gareth Bale would have been absolutely incredible. Here's our first gold. This is really strange top loader. Barely went in. There we go. Much better. The camera's like super far for some reason. Get closer. There we go. What do we do with base cards? Donate them for the most part. Hand them out to kids just starting off their collecting journey. And then you can use it as maybe packing material, although I know some people don't really like doing that. But they don't like receiving base cards. I totally get it. All right, another national pride is going to be Michael Bradley for U.S. others. Has to be, right? There's only Pulisic. Yes, that one is going to Clay. Nice national pride. Namath, and we have a rookie Pulisic mezzanine. For Michael. There it is. First Pulisic on the board. Just the base. Let's get some color. All right, this is going to be a patch. And we have Di Maria. Gonna go for the rainbow for that guy. JMO, Joao Moutinho. Base patch. I got another silver here and Gareth Bale. That would have been insane. All right, purple die cut is going to be Houlihan. Wes Houlihan, Ireland, finally getting all the numbered cards they've been looking for. Last few breaks. Hasn't really been yielding much for Ireland. All right, there's Dzeko. Dzeko patch. Gonna be a base. Then we have DDG and Neuer. All right, this is either gonna have the auto or a filler, which means that one over there is gonna be the auto. Andre Gomez, and time for the autograph. 3, 2, 1. We have Casillas, second Casillas auto pulled of the day. Brian pulled first one earlier. This one's out of 60, 29 out of 60. The one from the other break was out of 30. There you go. Spain, others. On a super Nino. All right, 1, 2. 2 boxes, till halfway. We do have a half case for 23-24 Merlin that we just dropped on the site, so go check it out. If it fills tonight, we'll rip it after this. We're going to be doing personals as well. There's Perisic, Donnarumma. Silver, Marcelo. Where's our 1 of 1? There's Sergio Ramos. Blue out of 299. for Spain. Others. AP, Andrea Pirlo, patch, player worn. Yeah, Dele Alli, multicolor. Dzeko patch once again. This is probably, wow, this is gold. Look at that. Gold patch for Bosnia and Herzegovina. 5 out of 10. Player worn. Edin Dzeko. Nice little patch. None of that unassociated stuff, guys. Alright, second gold of the case. How many more can we see? We have a light blue die cut. It is going to be David Silva. I think that is the quad spot for Spain. Super Nino. Nice little light blue. Out of 249. And we have a white field incoming. Can it be one of the big boys? Doesn't look like one of the big boys. I have no idea who this guy is. Selçuk Inan out of 99 for Galatasaray. Any Galatasaray fans here know who this guy is? Because I definitely don't. Alright, that's definitely going to be an auto. Let's move this Dzeko base over there. Neuer multi. Romero once again. We have red Luis Suarez out of 199, 175. Is there a Roma spot for Merlin? Should be. Maybe it was already taken. If it's not there, did Roma have cards in Merlin? I'm trying to remember now. It's been a while. There should have been a Roma spot, I feel like. Yeah, because Dybala's in it, right? Sky's the limit. Thibaut. Courtois. Who's getting this one? Belgium. I think this is, yeah, this is definitely before he went to Real Madrid anyway. He was Chelsea's goalkeeper at the time. Alright, let's see this auto. It is going to be Jordan Henderson for England. Others, silver out of 149. There's Mr. Hendo. The moment he left the Premier League, he was forgotten forever. Who is taking the Champions League? I mean, as much as I love Arsenal and Barcelona, I think I'm going to have to go with Barcelona at the end of the day. That Arsenal victory over Real Madrid was absolutely crucial. Man, that Martinelli run was actually pretty crazy. Like, the dude timed it so right at the halfway line and just went, and whoever was defending him, I forgot who it was, just like ran out of gas. Like, he didn't even try. He was like, I can't keep up. Just go score, please. That was some amazing stuff to see. All right, maybe this is an auto. Let's do that. Memo Ochoa, Lewandowski. We have a light blue die cut. Is going to be Diego Roland for Uruguay. What is that numbered out of? Did we take a look at the back? 23 out of 249. Barca versus PSG. Oh, look at this. We got a green. I think this is the first time we get a green. As jersey autos. For Sweden, Jonas Olsson, 3 out of 5. Wow, look at that. Patch even has like a little piece of hair or something. It's just thread, but that's what it looks like. Wow, look at that. That is beautiful. Going to the Sweden, Russia, Romania spot, going to Frosty. Congratulations. What a patch auto to get. Don't know who this guy is, but this is a pretty sick card. Jonas Olsson. Jersey match too, that's crazy. 3 out of 5. All right, so a green and 2 golds so far. Can we get a black to complete the rarity trifecta from this case? I believe we can, guys. We can do it. There's Isco. We have neon green. It is going to be Neymar Jr. Neon green die cut out of 60. 26 out of 60. Nice one for a little problems 14. Alrighty, we'll take it. And this has got to be a patch because we already got an auto. Ooh, Cristiano Ronaldo. Select few. This should be a case hit. Sometimes you get 2 of these per case, but based on the box odds alone, technically this is the case hit. Select few, Cristiano Ronaldo. I think this might be going to Portugal, going to Michael. All right. All right, we're starting to heat up. We are starting to get some nice cards. Silver, Simone Zaza. Multi-Salai. And we have, is that a gold or neon yellow? I never know. I think this is neon yellow. Zoltan Guerra at a 125 for Hungary. Thread the needle. And we got a red on red Aaron Ramsey. Wales getting a lot of parallels in this one. All right, we will be halfway done after this. And we have Stefan De Vries out of 99. White Prism. Blue patch. Player worn. For the Netherlands, I believe that puts Netherlands on the board. All right, our last patch is going to be double team. Once again, we have Verratti and Gigi Buffon. All right, that is the halfway mark, ladies and gentlemen. Still waiting on that black 1 of 1. We got one in the first case. We didn't get one in the second case. Hopefully we get one in this case. Obviously not guaranteed. Let me just move this base out of the way. No silvers. Mixed in those. All right. Let's get a bunch of stands now that we can actually display these. Let's move this over there. Gold Gecko. Are we missing anyone else? All right, let's put Neymar over here. Move this guy to the back. Box number 7. Eden Hazard for Belgium. That is National Pride. It may or may not be who we think it is. Set it down. Dybala, Field, Silver. These are actually pretty rare. Let's do this. Silver, Field. I forgot the odds on it. Should say it on the back of the box. All right. We have Luis Suarez, Silver. And that one. We got Yosef says, "Hey Breakfast, do you mind checking which slot I got?" You should be able to rewind it to the very beginning of the video to see it, but I think you have, it says you have Croatia and Germany others. I think that's it. If you have any other ones, maybe there was an error on the master, or not master sheet, maybe there's an error on the display sheet, but the master sheet should have the right information. So if those aren't your spots, or if you have any other missing spots, let me know. There might have just been a mix-up in the display sheet. Because at the end of the day, we always go off the master sheet, which is not what we show on the screen. Okay, is this going to be Spain? That is Thiago Silva. Why is he wearing red? It's like third kit for PSG. 54 out of 99. Who ended up grabbing PSG? Good old Habib. Thiago Silva. All right, this is probably autograph. I'm glad it was an autograph. Ashley Williams. There's Neymar. It's out of 199. It's just the base though. I don't get it. All right. Oh, so close. And Jermaine Jones. I saw this and I was like, ooh, that could be incredible. All right, USA others out of 249. We have a red Cavani out of 199. 68 out of 199 for Uruguay. All right, this should be autograph. Morata silver. Filler pack with a Rashford base rookie. Arturo Vidal. When am I going to drop the breakfast packs for April? Probably at the end of the month, and there is a small chance that we might just like move it to May. Really just depends on our schedule. But it should be pretty sick lineup. Wow, look at that! Xavi, Chameleon Eyes, Xavi, Gold, Patch, Auto. 7 out of 10. Bang, for Barcelona. Others going to Nishi. That is crazy. Look at that. It even has like the gold lettering from his jersey. Going to show you the shine on that if it ends up showing. Wow, look at that. Love to see it. Player worn Xavi Hernandez. Chameleon Eyes Gold. Banger for Barcelona. Others. Love to see it. Oh wow, look at that. It's just a little Messi chilling there. Messi multicolor for Argentina. Managed to finally get a parallel of this guy. There we go. All right. All right. Let's move these fellas over here. Let's do this. Messi. That. Certified banger. All right. Still waiting on that 1 of 1. Nishi hopped in just in time. And we have Marcelo with a light blue die cut at 249. Chrome dust is no joke on this product. I feel like it's better than like other products, but yeah. It's definitely not a chrome dust, that's for sure. All right, let's do this one. It's probably a patch. Wow, look at that. Did we just get 2 autos from 1 box? I think we did. Clint Dempsey, orange out of 49, 27. There's like this little thing that we saw earlier. Yeah, it's like very easily like removable. Actually, I think that came off for the most part. All right, that's awesome. Clint Dempsey going to Clay. You know what sound would look like. Had a 49 orange prism. Love to see it. Nice little Clint action. And our national pride. Please be Messi. Oh, it says number 26. Who is this going to be? It is going to be Gigi Buffon for Italia. Another awesome insert. This one is going to Pseudo Al as well. All right, that's that box. Joseph is asking, can you explain how your breakfast memberships work? So on YouTube, it's actually like probably on the simpler end compared to like what we do on Patreon, but I think it's just like a monthly subscription, support your content creator or whatever. I think you get access in the first tier, you get like badges or whatever, and then you get like social media priority, and then you get comment replies on YouTube and all that stuff. We also have, so they're both in the link description down below. We also have like Patreon. So Patreon, we have like monthly thank you packs for all the people who've subscribed to like the tiered levels. And then we have like hobby packs, retail packs. We have like merchandise, and like there's so many different levels. Starts from like, I think 99 cents all the way to like 99 bucks a month. So we have quite a few people in the I think it's like breakfast Benedict or full English breakfast, something like that. I just gave them like funny names. So it's basically like a monthly thing. You can opt out anytime. I think once it charges you, it just picks that date and it charges you on the same date every month. So it's just like an extra way to kind of get some content, get some bonus material at the same time, which I really, really appreciate. You guys kind of go out of your way to support the channel and support the content. So feel free to check it out, guys. Both the YouTube memberships and Patreon. Both link in the description down below. All right, Gary Cahill. And we have a keeper, a red Robert Almer. 158 out of 199 for Austria. First parallel for Austria, I believe. Ooh, what is this? Talk about extra material. This thing got cut off with someone's card, that's for sure. Multi Suarez. We have Field and Neuer. Oh, we have a gold national pride. Who is it going to? I have no idea, but those look absolutely sick, and they're numbered out of 10, guys. Fingers crossed. We saw the team colors, but I think it could be several teams. But the national pride checklist is actually not that big, I want to say. So it's very easy to guess who's going to get that one. But we'll find out. We shall see. And we have Anthony Martial auto. One of his earlier cards for sure. 59 out of 85 going to France. Patch autograph. So just a base, but the numbered kind. Because he can't get a lot of his autos, I guess. We have Cerna. And we have another Pulisic base. Mezzanine for Michael. No H says case hit Martial. Is that like a rookie or something? Maybe at the time. Or are we talking about the national pride maybe? Alright, this pack disintegrated. Saw that Portugal on the back, probably just going to be a base. That was a struggle. Blue Rui Patricio and Cristiano Ronaldo base mezzanine. And I absolutely love this card design. When are we going to get a black? Is this our auto? It is a white Wesley Sneijder for the Netherlands spot. 38 out of 99. These actually look really nice. There's Aguero, Argentina others. Got some chrome dust in his eyes. And silver, Diego Alves, field. They're not that easy to pull. Probably only a couple per case. We have the final third of the case after this. Still plenty of boxes, plenty of packs to go. We have Jamie Vardy. He's maybe not having a party this time. Still player worn patch nonetheless. It's so hard to open a pack the opposite of your dominant hand. I recommend you guys try it at least once. John Stones, and we have a green out of 5, ladies and gentlemen. Buckle up. Is that going to be Brazil? I think Brazil's background is green. Is this Ukraine or something? That is Uruguay. That is, we know who that is. Diego Godin. Bang, look at that. Green, 3 out of 5. Another jersey number serial match. Look at that. Certified banger green prism die cut. There we go. Going to Pseudo Al. There it is. We got, that's crazy. What are the chances? 2 greens, both jersey matches. That's ridiculous. All right, putting this guy over there. Let's see what this gold, this certified gold out of 10, national pride is gonna be. Who's that? Is that Chiellini? It is Giorgio Chiellini, Forza Italia, gold. Bang, 2 out of 10. 2 out of 10 for Pseudo Al. Look at that. Guy won't stop, can't stop, won't stop on a massive heater. That is incredible. That makes it 4 golds in this case. Look at that, that is beautiful. Awesome, awesome stuff. All right, who do we replace at this point? Did we replace the case 8 Cristiano Ronaldo? I think I'll do Ashley Williams, to be honest. That's like the only thing that makes sense. All right, final third of the case. Taking our time with this one. Move these guys out of the way. All right, we're missing a one of one, guys. Missing a one of one. There's Mandzukic, Harry Kane Field. And ooh, what is this going to be? Is that going to be another Spain auto or something like that? Find out. There's young Toni Kroos. Post World Cup free kick. Mr. Magnus Effect. And this white, is that Dele Alli? That is Dele Alli for England. Others, nice little color match, 43 out of 99. We are out of, where did the top loaders go? Plus 25 here. All right. Going to Sean. Is that another national pride? I don't think so. Field silver, President Obama Yang. For Dortmund others. Neymar silver. Multicolor Morata. After this, I'm going to check how we're doing on the Merlin break. So like I said, if it fills tonight, we will break the half case tonight. 95 out of 125. Kapustka. Bartosz Kapustka or Kapushka. Multi Suarez. I think that's the second or third one we get. All right, what's in this one? Got some Sky's the Limit action here. Birkir Bjarnason for Iceland. Yeah, I knew that wasn't an accent because Iceland, I don't think they use accents in their language. I think this one, who has Iceland? Messi forever as well. Hummels, forgot to finish the previous pack. There's a silver. Another yellow is going to be Stefan De Vrij. 23 out of 125. For the Netherlands. All right, is that we think it is? Wow. Green Verratti patch. Is that neon green or is that green? I mean, that looks neon green to me, but I didn't think those existed. Out of 60 for PSG. There's a little piece of shrapnel. I'll make sure it falls out before we stick any cards in. All right, I think it looks unique to say the least. All right, I'm gonna need some more 30-point top loaders. I'm gonna be moving towards the final quarter of the case after this. I think that one's gonna be the auto. We would be incorrect. Mr. Graziano, 8 out of 85 patch auto for Italy. And this last one here is going to be double team David Alaba and Muller. Bayern Munich. All right, let's go to box number 10. Still time to pull one of one. Let's see a numbered pulley, CR7, Messi even. Should be a patch. Another Sky's the Limit. We got this exact one not too long ago, actually. Move some of this stuff around. All right, multi, mezzanine, and terrace. 1 of 1 Rooney National Pride incoming. says Jedi Joe. That would be quite the spectacle. Silver, good old J-Rod. We got a blue Mevlut Erdinç. It's always fun trying to pronounce these Turkish guys' names. Blue. Oh, who's that? That is some sort of card for the Netherlands. It is going to be Kevin Strootman. White out of 99. Player worn patch. With Marco Reus, multi, Marcus Rashford, mezzanine rookie. Let's get a plus 100 penny sleeves here. Came prepared tonight. Morata, getting a lot of repeat multicolors here. Silver, Wayne Hennessy. Who's that going to be? That's got to be the auto. Robbie Keane. Die cut. Light blue. Joe Ladley. Wells with a lot of parallels this break. At a 249, 171. All right, is this going to be the auto? It is. Christian Fuchs for Austria. Neon green out of 60, 40 out of 60. Never rule out the 2 autos per box because that happened to us earlier. That one is going to Pseudo Al. It's our 3rd multicolor Conte Terrace. So let's look at this one. Double team Mem. Also going to Austria. And don't forget, guys, we are going to do personals after this, and if we do fill the case of, or half case of Merlin, we will run it right after this. I would just have to do some spot updating so we can display it on the screen for that break. Another neon yellow. This is going to be Clint Dempsey. 122 out of 125. Going to Clay. Last 2 boxes, ladies and gentlemen. What are we going to see from these? Is our 1 of 1 hiding in one of these packs? I really hope so. Neymar, who's JC, or IC, Iker Casillas, 72 out of 75. I'll just leave that in a sec. There's Michael Bradley once again. Orange for the, oh, I thought this was like others. I guess this is the Fabregas Casillas going to Nitty. Merlin Break still has a fair amount of spots left, including them all. Maybe that's just going to have to be a different day. I mean, we did just drop it like, what, a couple hours ago? There's Alexis Sanchez. Ooh, camo die cuts. Can't say I've pulled this one before. Good look. It's Argentina. That's definitely not Messi. That's got to be Mascherano. It is Javier Mascherano. 0220. We got ourselves a nice little palindrome for Argentina. Others. Going to Pseudo Al as well. Incredible. Thread the needle on this one. Thread the top loader. There it is. These look super sick, and they actually do deserve to have a lower serial number like this one. Now they make them all numbered very, very high for whatever reason. All right, Joe Hart. Pogba. What do we got here? Sergio Ramos, Gabi. Stefan De Vrij. Got two of his parallels. Out of 299. Got another national pride. This time it is going to be Wayne Rooney. Not a 1 of 1, but close enough. 3 parallels off the 1 of 1. There it is. Beautiful. Shane Long. Looks like a maybe historic signatures. Silver Huntelaar. And another light blue. It is going to be Cuadrado. For Colombia, 194 out of 249. I think for future select breaks, at least for the time being, probably not going to do another case. Might do single box RTs, which probably would be like, I don't know, like $10 a spot or something, or might do like multiple box team spots, something like that. But usually the big spots usually go, people usually go for cases. So maybe RT 1 or 2 boxes what we do until we finish them all. We also have boxes available for personals and shipping to you directly. So wow, Raul, finally we did it. Raul tie-dye, banger auto for the Raul spot. Solo spot finally hits, going to Mr. Julian. 3 out of 25. Look at that, certified banger Raul. Legend for Spain and Real Madrid. That is a beauty. Somehow, there it is. Back in focus. That is gorgeous. Auto is completely on the sticker as well. Love to see it. Well, we're going to remove this guy. Put him over here. Nice Raul tie-dye. That might be our case hit auto. All right, last box of the case. If we're ever gonna pull one of one, it's gonna be from this box. Yeah, we got so much. I mean, we got 2 greens out of 5. I think we got 4 golds, several tie-dyes. We got camo. Just missing a one of one. Usually if we get this many greens or gold, I'll just wait until we actually see what's in this box, and then I'll say it. How about that? Okay, so I guess Martial case hit auto is a thing. You're the second person to say that tonight. Oh wow, field green. Man, that is gonna be, that already looks gorgeous. It just looks like a bunch of emeralds. That is insane. That is that. We're gonna let that one marinate. Let's do that. Field green. That's what I like to see. Should be Nasser Chadli. Is that white? Is that silver? I think that's silver. For Belgium, 161 out of 199. There's our auto. Prematurely. I think we got his auto in the last case as well. This one's going to Nishi. Silver Ter Stegen. Silver Field. Robin. There's Messi base. Is that the first Messi base we pull? It might be. Maybe the second. Need a Messi Barcelona parallel too. Alright, Andre Gomez. Out of 299. Should be a patch. Neymar. Player worn. Base Neymar patch. Otamendi once again. David Ospina. Multi. What do we think that green field is going to be? I think we might have seen team colors. So it could be several. There's Jesus Corona. And Lewandowski for Poland out of 125. I think Pseudo Al grabbed this one as well. Three packs left. Guardado. All right, National Pride. It is going to be Pogba for France, and we have Harnik right after that. Paul Pogba for the France spot. All right, last pack before the green. I think we're going to have a filler in this one. Oh, we are going to have, is that Martial? Wow, gold! Our 5th gold, Anthony Martial, 7 out of 10. Look at that, for France. France had so many So many hits that just went unnoticed in this case. Wow. This is a very interesting case. Nice little gold. Let's leave that one there for now so we can go to the green. Green out of 5. Good luck, ladies and gentlemen. The last hit of the case. We will do a recap right after. Show you guys all the parallels. All right. What is this gonna be? I don't recognize the player. Dali Sigrabin for Ajax. 3 out of 5. Let's get the horns because it is a green field. Going to Ajax, Messi forever. Gotta be honest, zero clue who this guy is. If anyone knows this guy, definitely comment in the chat. I want to see if there's at least one person who knows this player. Could have been anyone who ended up with this guy. I mean, that's our like 3rd or 4th green, and they're all numbered out of 3 for some reason, so that's some special collation there. All right, guys, time for the recap. Got a bunch of Messi, Cristiano base, Rashford rookie base. Let's sort. I am going to be running personals after this, so if you did grab something, personals, let me know. I will check the list as well. All right, let's do. Move this stuff out of the way. Four of these thicker top loaders. One, two, three, four. Sky's limit, sky's limit, sky's limit. We got a lot of those today. National Pride. Fields here. I'm just sorting to make the recap easier on you guys. Okay. Let's see how many yellows we got. Blue, light blue, blue. Gold. Red. Got a lot of whites in this case too. Yeah, one purple. That's wild. One purple, one orange, one neon green. All right, it is time for a recap, I suppose. Okay, so blue out of 299. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we have light blue out of 249. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have red out of 199. 1, 2, 3, 4. What is next? 99 should be neon green. Oh, purple. Yeah, purple out of 149 just had one. Then we have yellow out of 125. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then white field out of 99. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Orange out of 75, just one. Got neon green out of 60. We have a tie-dye out of 30. And then what else? What else do we have in terms of numbereds? I guess we'll do these at the end. Well, let's do the camo. Camo, Mascherano out of 20. Let's move these guys over here. Then we got Sky's the Limit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This definition of Sky's the Limit there. Flying all over the place. Where are the other inserts? Here's National Pride. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we have some colored patches. Let's do regular, well, I won't do regular patches. Then I top load them. These are some numbered patches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is not numbered, but I included it in the recap highlight for the patches. Then 4 autos. So we got a couple base. So we got this silver out of 199, base out of 85 somehow, and this is also a base out of 85. Clint Dempsey out of 49, Henderson out of 149, Casillas out of 60, Jamie Vardy out of 75, Arda Turan out of 30. We had, this is our only historic one, I guess. We have Carpin, numbered out of 199. We have this green 3 out of 5 jersey match, Jonas Olsen. Then we have neon green 40 out of 60. And for the major recap, I guess, we have Martial gold patch out of 10. Ashley Williams out of 10. We have 2 greens, 1 field, 1 mezzanine. Both 3 out of 5. We have a Cristiano Ronaldo case hit select few. And then Messi multicolor terrace. And then we have some sick golds here. Chiellini National Pride. We have Aiden Dzeko. We have Xavi, chameleonized Xavi out of 10. Patch auto, and then we have a Raul tie-dye out of 25. That is pretty sick. Well, this is the other historic signatures. Said we only got 1, but we actually got 2. Maybe got more than 2. All right, but that is going to be it for the break, guys. Thank you for joining. Thanks for those who hung out in the live stream as well. Probably won't run a case of these for a while. The last one took very, very long to fill. Who knows if the product's running out of steam, but we are going to be running some multi-box or single box RTs. It's going to be very, very cheap, like under 10 bucks a spot or something like that. So you guys can probably grab multiple spots and hope to get a certified banger from one of those breaks. But we do have Merlin on the website right now, breakfastcards.com. We have half case of 23-24 Merlin, the Lamine Yamal rookie year. So definitely check that out. But right now we're going to do personals. So if you grab something, please mention it in the live chat. If not, we will see it either way. And then we will rip it right now. Let me just make sure. Oh, I can't check. System locked me out. I gotta check a different way. All right. Let me see. I think that is... should all be group breaks, I think. Yep. All right, so let's do, here, let me move this stuff to the side. Let's do Exquisite Penguins, Topps Finest, in hopes that we get a Cole Palmer rookie. That'd be pretty sick. Cole Palmer or Jonathan David or Gavi. All right. Where did chat go? How many spots are available in the 2017-2018 Chrome box? I think last I checked, it was... let me just actually check right now. I can answer that. I don't know where it went. Should be 12 spots. We have 12 spots. So if 3 people get 3 spots each, it will fill. Because it's buy 3, get 1 free. Or yeah, buy 3, get 1 free. Like basically get the 4th one free. All right, let me just bring that box so I can show it to you guys. This box has been waiting forever. The first time we did this, it filled actually very quickly. It took like a couple days. This time, it's a little different. These available, these available. Exquisite Penguins hobby box. And we also have half a case of Merlin. I think we're down to 17 spots. I don't think it's gonna fill tonight, so I'm not counting on, oh, this is part of the recap that I didn't do. The highlight parallels, we got 2 Pulisic base. That was it. Such a fun product. All right. Good luck. Exquisite Penguin 13. They don't make finest like this anymore. I mean, for sure it's easier for breakers, but personally I like this format so much more. Like the 2 master box situation. I don't know what it is. It just gives finest like a more of a unique element. It might be pretty unnecessary, but it's kind of what we associate with finest. Specific format. Joseph says, I just purchased the full English breakfast. Hey, really appreciate it, man. I really, really do. What does the mid-end pack mean? Will you ship or something? So every month we have like a live stream. Usually it's like towards the end of the month. And if you're on our Discord, I highly recommend you join our Discord. We have like a group dedicated to everyone in our tiered member system for Patreon. Give updates on when the stream is going to be. We rip the packs on the stream for you guys. We do like a random draw and everything. So yeah, if you haven't made a Discord, feel free to make one. And then only turn on notifications that you actually kind of care about, because a lot of people send messages every minute in Discord, so it can be overwhelming. Yeah, that's kind of how it works. There is, wow, there's our first auto. Nico Williams. Not what I expected. Actually, I think this is higher quality stuff. It is 59 point, 55 point sleeves. There we go. We have a Gavi base. All right, we have a yellow Luka Sucic, Dybala, and a yellow on yellow Jude Bellingham out of 250. Yellow prism refractor. Dybala. Can we get a crazy Cole Palmer? That's what we're looking for. We have Kevin De Bruyne. Prized footballers, regular insert. And futures, finest futures, Ahmad, just Ahmad. You got a Messi refractor. Lionel Messi. All right, second numbered card. We should be getting way more numbered cards in the second master box, I feel like. Bruno Fernandes, and we have Dominic Soboslai out of 299. Unfortunately, our two numbered cards so far, the two highest numbered. So box number 2. Here's the odds as a reminder. All right, is the auto always in the first pack? I think that is the case. Yes, that is the auto. Let's leave it to the end. Duvan Zapata out of 99. Blue Aqua Vaporwave, that's what this was called. Maxence Lacroix. Anthony Elanga. And Pulisic. Wow, I can't believe I'm seeing this Chelsea jersey on him. It's crazy. Hola, Brian. What is this? Man, for a split second I thought it was a super factor. We can still pull a super factor, but this is a Centurions. I think that's a semi-case hit, or maybe one per box. Maybe Brian knows top of his head. Love it when I rip the pack, but the pack doesn't rip open. All right, we got Hakimi on the top here. There's Holland. There's another Jude. Brian says, so we're hitting the Superfractor Mbappe in that box in the back, and I'm getting the top prize. That would be correct. We just got to fill the break so we can see what's in the box. Man, if we actually hit that Mbappe, that'd be the biggest if it sits, it hits scenario I would have ever seen at that point. All right, Pedri, second year out of 150. Let's take a look at the auto. Hopefully it's a nice one. Gravenberg. Is that Mr. Shola? I think it is Shola Shoretire from Manchester United. I don't think we got a single city numbered card. It's kind of what we want for Exquisite Penguin. All right, not the best of boxes. Let's do a recap here. So unfortunately, 2 base autos. I figured we'd get at least 1 numbered. All right, so we have 1 numbered card, 2, 3, 4. I feel like we get more. Anyway, out of 99, out of 150, out of 299, and out of 250, and a Messi refractor, a Gavi base, and then Nico Williams and Shoretire base autos. So thank you, Exquisite Penguin, for grabbing this box. I have a bunch of these refractors and highlight rookies as well. Let me know what you want to do with all the cards. We do ship all of them by default. If you only want non-base, we can also make that happen as well. So let me add this to your pile. And I think we don't have any requests. That is going to be it for the stream. Let me just check chat and see what's going on. Any questions before we call it? Roddy says, are you selling any 2017? Yes, do have a few that we are selling, but reach out through DM. Usually I don't post it. But yeah, message on Instagram, Discord, email, whatever works for you. All right, let me just triple check here. Don't have any more requests. I think that is going to be it for the night, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all for joining the Select Case Hobby Box. This is the next group break, and line is going to be a 30 spot random teams. These boxes go for like 2K plus. So hopefully we can fill that soon, and then we have a half case of Merlin. This is the exact half case we're going to be ripping. As soon as this fills, we will rip it, so I'm guessing probably tomorrow or the day after that. But yeah, have a great rest of your night, evening, morning, afternoon, wherever you are in the world, guys. Thanks once again for all the support. Appreciate every single one of you. Yeah, take care, guys. And as always, we'll see you in the next one.